Hey everyone, today we're going to be showing you how to inspect and replace your drive belt on your 2024 and newer Polaris RZR XP1000. Now this is going to work for the 2 and the 4-seaters, and this is something that every UTV owner needs to know how to do. We recommend trying this out in your garage before you ever hit the trails. And just so you guys know, Polaris recommends inspecting your belt at the first 500-mile interval for your break-in service, and then check this every 1,000 miles thereafter, unless you are riding this in severe conditions. So if you're in mud and sand all the time, or you just ride this wide open, you want to inspect this twice as often. So with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. To get this done, we have a few items from Tusk. So right here, we've got the belt removal T-handle, we've got the flex drive clutch cover removal tool, and we've got the Pro Torque CVT belt for the replacement. It makes a great spare as well, and it is the heavy duty option for a replacement belt. So it's a great choice with that. We're also using contact cleaner and rags to help clean things up. We've got safety glasses and rubber gloves. Now, if you need any of this stuff, you can find it on our website. Just click the link in the description below. First, we're going to use our flex drive tool to loosen up the clamp for this inlet tube. Then remove the clutch cover. At this point, we can go ahead and spread the rear clutch sheaves. So I'm going to use the clutch spreading tool. We just need to thread this in to the driven clutch. So once you see the belt drop down in the sheaves, you want to take the bottom of the belt. We're going to work this over the end or the edge of that driven clutch, and then we can rotate the clutch to help pop it off. And then all we have to do is push the belt forward and remove it from the drive clutch. Now, when you remove your belt, it's important to pay attention to any writing that's on it or arrows. And that way, if you do decide to reuse your belt, you can reinstall it in the same orientation that you took it off. Next, you're going to want to check the belt for any wear or damage. The first thing I'm going to look at is obvious signs of damage. So if we have cords hanging out, missing cogs, if you have cracks in between the cogs, or if it just looks like it's in rough shape, definitely get it replaced. Now, to check for regular wear, you're going to take a look at the belt width. Now with this, the manual's not going to give you a measurement, but what you can do is compare the old belt to a new one and take a look at several spots around the belt, because if it is slipping, it can wear unevenly. And just a millimeter or two is going to make a big difference. Now, along with that, if you think you have a slipping belt, some common symptoms are going to be a jerky engagement, a whining or squealing sound coming from the belt, or if it just feels like it's slipping while you're going uphill. If you have any of these conditions going on, make sure you get that belt replaced. Now, back at the machine, we need to take a look at our clutches. So if you had a belt come apart on you, you need to make sure you remove all of your rubber chunks. If there's string and cord wrapped around these clutches, make sure you get all of that out. And you also want to make sure you inspect both the intake and exhaust tubes and make sure there's nothing in either of those. I'm also going to use contact cleaner on a clean rag, and we're going to wipe down the face of the clutch sheaves. The last inspection we want to make is to this gasket for the sealing surface. You want to make sure it's all the way in place and in good condition. To get the belt installed, we're going to start by working it over the drive clutch, and then we're going to start at the top of the driven clutch, and we're going to work this into place. Now, it can be a little tricky. You just want to work it on a little bit at a time. So we'll push it in at the top, a little at the bottom, until we can rotate the clutch all the way around, and it'll pop right in. Once you have it popped on, you can remove your clutch separating tool, and you want to rotate the driven clutch 5 to 7 times to work the belt all the way out. If you don't do this, your drive clutch is going to catch too hard on the belt and it's going to damage it. Now we can reinstall the clutch cover, and you just want to work it into position the same way you removed it. Once you have the clutch cover in place, go ahead and install the hardware. Then we can reinstall the intake tube. And that's how you inspect and replace the drive belt on your 2024 and newer Polaris RZR XP1000. Again, this is going to work for the 2 and the 4-seaters. If you need more information on that, you can check your owner's manual. If you need a new belt or anything else for your machine, you can find that stuff on our website. Just click the link in the description below. We offer free shipping on orders over $75, so take advantage of that and subscribe to our channel for more helpful content. I'm Charles with Rocky Mountain ATV MC. Thanks for watching.